see if we can make up time. So we're going to do a very quick modified version of a little bit of update on economic development. But I do want to spend the time on the table talk because that's a little bit of what we're about and why we're here. So just in the way of where the counties, and so where we want to go on table talk is where do we want to take this in the future. Currently, these are 5 areas of focus that we've been working on. And I'm going to have to reference this date to put in your calendar for next year. November 17th, 2017 will be the summit, and that's a key piece for your calendars. You can look at our community partners. Currently, Counties Council, I represent 10 different municipalities, the office does, and we work with the Chambers of Commerce. And this is the first time we've actually asked the Chambers of Commerce to formally come in here. They were our guests today, and I believe we've got Merrickville, hang on now, I'm going off my notes here, Merrickville, Brockville, Smith Falls, and North Grenville all here today, and we're encouraging others to become part of this from a regional perspective of working with business and bringing more business to this event as well. Oh, I went the wrong way. Got it. There we go. Some of the things that we do currently is making sure investment attraction from a land use perspective. And certainly you've heard often today in regards to what are the strengths of this community and this region. And the bridge, the rail, the 401, 416 highway series are big things for us in this region. At the regional level, we get in from lead generation as well as dealing with requests for information. Those are key pieces that we do. A new piece that we're working with is Ontario East Economic Development, and we're going to be doing some agricultural mapping. So if you hear that term, that's something the counties is going to be using its current database to do. And certainly local investment, we see people taking an interest in doing their second and third careers in building new opportunities and products in this area, and that's something we've been supportive of at the county level. Investment attraction, last year we were here, TUI and Linson were 2 companies that we talked about from the Ministry of Tourism. I can actually say that both these companies have been in this region, one very recently, and we're continuing discussions on that. So stay tuned for more information on that. And we also have some others in progress that we're discussing. Can't go into the details, but hopefully we'll have them up on the stage next year. Some new investments, we talked about Giant Tiger, Kinglock Craft Distillery, Laura's here, Bradley from Johnstown, as well as Windmill Brewery, Sean's here from Johnstown. It's interesting that Giant Tiger and these opened up so closely together, but hey. And we've had some others there, Thousand Islands Helicopter and Tower that have been here as well. Business visitation, we hear this number all the time, 80% from existing companies, and we've seen growth opportunities happening in Northern Cables as well as in Prismium Group, both growing, and we'll see more coming from that. Our e-newsletter, I'll talk about in a little bit. Partnerships, we've talked about that. How'd you like the speed version on this? Mallory Town, this is the first time we went into a 2-year contract in delivering visitor services at the En Route Centre. We had lost the 2 visitor centres at the bridges, and now we're kind of doing that at the Mallory Town, both north and south side during the summer. It's been a great way to promote all the regional assets and getting it to people that are on that very busy corridor. Product development was the Thousand Islands and Rideau Canal Garden Trail. That was new. They're actually up for an award on Tuesday night with the Ontario Marketing Partnership Awards of Excellence. They're a finalist, so it's great news for that group that's come together. Great volunteer group involved. Partnerships, counties has been heavily involved with the Rideau Heritage Route, and we're doing an economic impact study and product feasibility from a boating perspective of paddling opportunities. And we also have guys in green and girls in green at the back. I think you're around there. They're doing the Parks Canada Management Plan. They have an extension on that plan and wanting additional input, so feel free to talk to them over the lunch break on that. We've been working closely with Parks Canada, and the next piece we're going to be taking a look at is signage for the region on that corridor. Why do we get so involved with tourism? Well, 50% of the business, when you take a look at our database, 50% of our businesses, hospitality, are tourism related. So that's an important sector why we've highlighted. We also think that the manufacturing, advanced transportation, logistics, all important as well. We're fortunate we have a diverse economy. Some of the marketing pieces, our website, absolutely important. That was the first piece that we did. It was a central repository. We're going to be refreshing this and doing some new additional pieces to this. Our e-newsletter. This has been a huge success. You'll actually see Windmill Brewery that's going to be featured in that, along with the Summit winners or the Bill Think Award winners. These are all things that we keep and communicate. Half of the challenge is knowing what everyone else is doing. And certainly this is a great tool that we've done. Deanna Clark and Joanne heavily work on this together and making this. And Deanna, if you're interested in having your business featured, talk to Deanna. She will come out and visit with you. Communications, Town of Prescott. You have Mandarin already in a video, as well as a community profile. I understand you're going to be hosting some delegation. All communities have this available to them, 18 different languages, all 13 different municipalities. So this is, again, great tools for you to use when dealing with investors or business people when you're overseas. Two key pieces we're going to be refreshing is the Thousand Islands and Rideau Canal. This guide is the Discover Guide. We'll refresh this next year. Lots of things changing. This piece we use from a tourism promotion as well as a relocation piece. The second piece is the Invest Guide. This was a big first step for us, and it's worked very effectively. It is the one piece that we do from a way of promoting all 6 business parks, the entire corridors, all together, and it has its benefits in doing that, and this has been a very successful piece. Okay, how's that?